this is Savannah. We're here with Aubrey today. She is a second grader at Glenwood Primary, and we're going to ask her a few questions about being in Gifted. What grade did you start Gifted?
I guess kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Do you like being in Gifted?
Yeah.
Why? What is your favorite thing about being in Gifted?
Because in Kaleidoscope, we get to make little stories. And
what do you think makes you gifted?
I don't know.
You don't know? Is there anything that you're really good at that you really enjoy doing at school?
I like to write a lot.
Writing. So you think maybe telling stories and writing is maybe what makes you really gifted? Okay. Why do you want to continue Gifted?
Because it's just really fun.
Okay, this is Sherry. This is Aubrey's mom, and Aubrey is in Kaleidoscope. What made you decide to allow Aubrey to be a part of Gifted?
Because of the opportunities that they have to go deeper into subjects and to use parts of their brain that they don't get in the normal classroom.
Mm-hmm. What, in your opinion, are the pros and cons of being in Kaleidoscope and other gifted classes?
I think the pros are, obviously that extra effort that the children need to put into it. They also have to learn how to budget their time because they still have their regular classroom work that they need to catch up on and still be able to stay ahead in both areas. I really can't think of any cons. I just think it's
benefits,
awesome.
all positives.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Do you think that Aubrey has benefited from being in Kaleidoscope?
I think she has.
In what ways would you say?
Just the challenge of it. She gets bored, and so being in the Gifted program, like I said before, that it's just stepped up. There's things that tap into other parts of her mind that just in a normal classroom doing these things. So the teachers are awesome that she's had, that they recognize the gifted children, and so they don't just get caught in the muddle of the normal everyday work. But I just think she's benefited that she isn't bored.
What do you feel that the definition of gifted is?
Not just intellect, obviously, is a part of it, but I think the ability to process things, to do creative thinking, reasoning, to develop on an idea. You can give the child an idea of something to write on, and the extra, I guess, flowers that they put with it. I just think that's part of the giftedness.
Aubrey said that she wanted to continue Gifted in the future. How do you think that this will benefit her in schools later on?
Obviously, getting to college, if you have the gifted, you have the advanced placement and things like that, that gives you a step up. And I just think it's education for my husband and I is just a very important thing, and anything that you can get to get a step up on anything else, I just think is important.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Mark, and this is Emily's dad, and she's in Gifted classes. So, how did you decide to allow your child to be a part of the Gifted program?
Well, that was kind of tough. Emily had actually tested for the Gifted program earlier on, and I believe she was just a tad short for it back then. This was like maybe late elementary school. And then she retested again, and she was considered in the Gifted level. And it was a tough decision because, and I'm probably going to say this 2 or 3 times to some of your answers, because you have to find a happy balance. And the happy balance is that your school years and your high school years are probably your most formative years of your life. And you had to decide whether do you want to add this added pressure, added curriculum, added work to your child, and in turn possibly not ruin but spoil or lessen some of the fun impact of the high school years. So it was a hard choice, but then again she had applied herself and worked so hard and studied hard and was able to grasp the concepts, and it was really cheating her if we didn't allow her to do it, and let her, as we went along, make her own decisions whether to continue with it or not.
What, in your opinion, are the pros and cons of gifted classes?
Well, the cons, I'm going to go back to, I'll hit those first and go back to my previous answer. The cons is that it can, I think, the added work, the added responsibilities can diminish some of your good high school years when you're building friends and building friends for life. And I think that could be probably the only con. Obviously, the benefits are it teaches you that you have to succeed in life, you've got to start now to separate yourself from everybody else. Whether you like it or not, and all y'all going to feel this too, you are in competition with everybody to make yourself better than the next person going for the same job. And the gifted program probably gives you a jump, a little step ahead to do that. It prepares you early to work a little bit harder to make yourself better.
Do you think Emily has benefited from gifted classes, and how?
Oh, I do. I think she has benefited simply because it has forced her to I guess, stretch herself, stretch her abilities, and reach beyond what she would have normally reached to try to succeed and do better. And I think she's done that, and I think it's going to benefit her. I don't know if I answered your question totally, but so the question was, has she benefited? Okay, yeah. Again, I think she has benefited just simply because it has taught her to do a step beyond and reach farther than she normally would have been forced to reach.
Okay. What do you believe the definition of gifted classes is?
I think gifted is just, it's almost, I guess if I could sit down and think, I could probably come up with a better descriptive word, descriptive title for it. Gifted just means that you have excelled, you have the ability to excel, and you have the mind process, you have the desire to excel. So I guess gifted in that respect just simply could be defined as that someone that can and is able and is willing to go step beyond the normal to try to succeed.
Okay. Do you believe gifted classes have benefited Emily in school and her future education?
I do, and the reason being is right now she's only a junior, but we're already looking toward to college. And she's talking about next year going on. I'm hoping not stealing some of the thunder of her questions. But she's looking at the program of Move On When Ready, where she'll actually be a full-time college student during her senior year getting dual credit. And I really think taking the gifted classes and adding gifted responsibilities has prepared her and made her ready to make that jump into the college life when she should be enjoying her last year of high school. So, yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Emily, and she's in gifted classes. I'm going to ask her a couple questions. What is your current grade?
I'm a junior.
Okay. What grade did you start gifted classes, and are you still in them now?
I started in late 4th grade, early 5th grade, and I am still in gifted classes and advanced placement classes.
Okay. What is your best memory from gifted classes?
Probably just getting to know all those other students that I usually wouldn't have classes with, and today many of them are still my best friends, and we can rely on each other throughout anything in school, outside school, anything.
Okay. How are your gifted classes different from your regular classes?
They're different because in gifted classes they expect higher of you, and usually you're constantly working. There's really no downtime. And in my other classes, like this year I have journalism. We don't, we have more time for like talking and like social hour, I guess. And it's not more, I guess, difficult.
Okay.
Do you feel like it has prepared you better for your current classes and college?
It has. I think if I hadn't have taken gifted classes, I probably wouldn't have worked as hard as I have, and I wouldn't know the value of high work ethic. And I am prepared to go on to college and take all the required tests that I have to take, so I think I am ready.
Okay, if you could do it again, would you take gifted classes? Would you take them again, and why?
I would. I feel like I said, if I hadn't have taken them, I probably wouldn't be where I am at today, and I would not be prepared, and I'd be a whole lot more scared for college than I am now. So I feel like if I hadn't taken them, then I probably couldn't have benefited as much as I have.
Okay. Thank you.